Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYGO with a YGO Omega daily duel video. Playing some Dinomorphia. This hand is all traps, which is not super exciting. Set 1. Oh, we have all the strikes. I think we set 4. We have Judgment. They're probably not main decking Lightning Storm or Feather Duster, and even if they are, we have Judgment. Set 4 pass. This list was given to me by my friend Zach to play on the series. He sends me quite a few deck lists, actually. Appreciate it a lot. Shout out to him. We're probably not dying anytime soon, but we're not close to winning this game. Opponent has Fractal. We're going to strike. Also worth noting, we should probably try to use our strikes before we use Judgment. Opponent summons a Warbler, sure. Normal's a Nerval, also sure. If they Ixies, I think we strike that, and then Nerval searches Karis. They have to lose a card to summon Karis, then we can impermit. Why can I not negate the summon here? Our chains are turned off. Huh. Why are our chains turning off? We want these. We don't want all chain. We want auto, but no, auto. Omega, what is you doing? Maybe I have something wrong in my settings. Opponent summons a Downard. Down. On. Chains. On. Omega. Summons a Zeus. We're going to strike that. Is right-clicking turning chains? Like, right-clicking for no is turning chains off. Huh. That's weird. Nerval triggers, just like we said. Opponent gets a Kit this time, so they already have Karis. Sets a card. Or they're just not going to risk summoning Karis. We draw Domain. That is probably our best draw, honestly. Set 2 more. Pass the turn. And be careful not to right-click. I wonder if I messed up something in the settings. I don't know. Opponent normal's a Kit. Sure. No. Okay, right-clicking is definitely turning off chains. And then opponent definitely knows that we have a strike. After this video, I'm gonna go check the update logs, see if they changed. It's my fault because I do not want my right click to turn off chains, and very much in the habit of right clicking to say no on every Yu-Gi-Oh simulator. Opponent, thinking through their options, they don't have many. Because, like, we're stopping everything we do, and then we're summoning a giant Dinomorphia monster. Link summons right into Almirage. We will not negate the summon of an Almirage. Opponent dumps a Nerval, also acceptable. Activates Nerval. Searches Karis. In this case, I think we're going to strike Karis instead of imperming, because we want Karis off the board. We don't want our opponent making Verta. Opponent going to banish some cards. The other thing we should be aware of is this might be a Revolt set. Opponent banishes 3. We're going to strike again. Third strike. You're out. Blow up Karis. If it's Revolt, we have the Judgment. If it's not, I don't think we care about it. Just that we're a Fusion Destiny, I suppose. That would be a card worth judgmenting. Opponent, once again considering options. They still don't know we're playing Dinomorphia. Alright, opponent goes to the end phase. Oh, this is during the main phase. Whoops. We draw an Imperm. Cool. Standby main. Activate domain. Pay 1550. We will not chain. Summon Kentragina. Dump Thrisia and Diplos. Summon Kentragina. Activate. Pay 775. Banish the domain. Does opponent have a way to stop this? At this point, I almost think if our opponent even tries to negate this, we might just Judgment for the memes to put ourselves at super weird number of life points. Well, I'm probably reading Kentragina, honestly. What are we going to summon? Opponent has a Ghost Ogre. Do we summon Kentragina again? Alright. Blows up Kentragina. I think. There's something to chain to the Ogre? Alright, we're going to summon another Kentragina, send another Diplos and Thrisia. Summon Kentragina. Trigger effect of Kentragina. Opponent. Imperm target Kentragina. Sure, that just makes it bigger. Summon Thrisia. Activate Thrisia. Set. Why not alert? We have monsters covered. Set Sonic. Go to battle. Smack our opponent for 2,000. Smack our opponent for 4,000 because they've made our monster huge for us. We're good with that. Pass the turn. Kentragina gets shrunk a little bit. So we can negate spells and traps. We can negate anything. We can negate a monster effect. I don't think our opponent has any way out of this. I sure hope our opponent doesn't have any way out of this. We do have to credit top decking domain. Alright, and opponent scoops it up. Alright. GG for game 1. Game 2, we're going to bring in Lancia. I just was like not right clicking because I had to get out of the habit of that. Is there anything else we want? We can probably go down. I don't know how good alert is like in general. Then we're going second. So our traps aren't as good. We definitely want imperms. We go down one Sonic, one alert. I was told this deck is horrible at going second. Which makes a lot... Oh, our opponent's playing birds. We want draws also. Torrential is okay going second, actually. Judgment's pretty horrible. We can technically strike a monster that's already on the board. Judgment just does literally nothing. So bring in Drawl and Lancia and run it like that. One of the things with this deck is it doesn't go second very well. So if we get just completely destroyed in game 2, we get to go first with all of our back row again. And then most players are playing Cosmic and Twin Twisters this format because of Prank. Our opponent just made us, playing Dinomorphia, go first. We're going to Prosperity for 3. Go down Dark. Our opponent is not playing any Darks. Go down... Don't really want to cut the... We're probably not summoning Zeus if we're going first. Banish 3. Opponent doesn't appear to have a response. We're going to grab Drawl because we already have tons of back row. Activate Fusion Destiny. Dump. Summon Destroyer. Set domain. No. Go back to chains. Got right-clicked. I right-clicked. It's my fault. I'm right-clicking. And pass the turn. So now we have hand traps. 3 back row. We can fusion summon. And then even if our opponent blows out all of our back row, opponent activates Bird Call. That's fine. Grabs Warbler. Doesn't summon. We're going to draw. And then draw should keep our opponent from doing much of anything. Summons the Warbler. Activates the Warbler. Summons Canary and Warbler. Summons Assembled. Only has 200 attack. Goes to battle. Hits us for 200. So one's going to Zeus, and we can't do anything about it. They only attack us once? This can double attack, right? It's 2 materials. Okay. I don't know. This definitely can double attack, so I'm not... I don't think there's any reason not to get an extra 200 damage. I'm not saying 200 damage is ever going to matter, but there's no downside to attacking. It's not like we're in need to save 1 second declaring another attack. Opponent has to go right into Zeus. Or... because we pop Downard, and if we pop Downard, then our opponent gets nothing. So we have to go right into Zeus and then shotgun it, or we're going to blow it up. What are you thinking about? You so obviously summon Zeus here. Opponent down to red. Alright, opponent no longer on red hourglass. Summon Zeus. They figured it out. We are not going to fusion summon. I don't think. Is there any reason to fusion summon? These have to be destroyed. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect. Okay. Opponent normals a kit. Links into All Mirage. Triggers kit. Sure. Dumps Nerval. Also, sure. You're under draw. This is going super... Why would opponent sets up... They have to Zeus here. It's the only way they can out... Phoenix. Okay. Opponent sets all of their back row and summons All Mirage. We're going to activate Destroyer Phoenix. And now opponent has to chain the Zeus and they lose their whole board. Am I thinking of this right? Chain Zeus. So we lose DPE, but then we're top decking. An opponent they gave up a Revolt, a Called By, and a Strike. Set Ice Dragon's Prison, activate Celestial, banish Dasher. We draw and Domain. Okay, Domain is huge again. Draw is okay. Pass the turn. Stand by main. Right clicked. Don't right click. Can't right click anymore. For this game. Just this game. Ooh. Karis is big. This one's a beast, and Kit is a beast. Activate Ice Dragon's Prison, target Kit. Don't chain. Summon Kit. Banish Kit and Karis. If our opponent wants to attack with Zeus, we're going to let them because we want Katarzyna to be big. Alright, switches to attack. Goes to battle, hits us for 3,000, down to 48. Main phase 2. Nothing in the grave does anything. Still in main phase, activate domain, pay 2,400. Dump Diplos Therizia, summon Katarzyna. Activate quick effect Katarzyna. Banish domain, summon Katarzyna. Opponent thinking again. I'm not even sure they have a card they can legally act. This only has one material, right? We didn't we didn't super screw up. No real punts yet. Missed a couple chains. Opponent on red hourglass again. So we're just going to we're going to not activate prosperity yet. We're going to pay 600. Banish alert, summon Therizia, and Therizia, I guess. They're both the biggest. Activate Therizia, set Brute. Go to battle, attack. Hit our opponent for 400. Attack for 34. These can't attack because of alert. Main phase 2. Activate prosperity. I think we can just banish 6. We're not summoning, and we might summon those. Maybe 6 was too greedy. We're definitely not summoning that. Okay. Maybe not Logia. Banish 6. That was horrible. So we have Brute. We can pop any Tribrigade our opponent top decks. Grab Imperm. Back in any order. Set Imperm. Go to the end phase. Opponent, can you get out of this? Opponent sets a monster. Goes to the end phase. Sure. We draw. Standby main. Summon. I don't know what our opponent could have set, but we're going to summon a Dolka just to be safe. Go to battle. Attack our opponent's set. Celestial Wagtail. Opponent. What in the world does Almirage do? A normal summoned monster you control is destroyed by battle. That was a normal set. Am I thinking of this right? That monster was set. It was not normal summon. So opponent can summon an Almirage, but it has no attack, so guess that's okay. I don't think this monster is normal summoned. What is opponent thinking about? What do we miss? Okay. Summons an Almirage, declare attack again. Declare attack. And alright, GG opponent. Okay, so that went super well. But our opponent made us go first when we're playing like mono trap cards. And then Zeus'd away literally every card they had to keep DPE from resolving, which like keeping DPE from resolving is good. But giving up every single card you have to do it is pretty bold strategy. But GG opponent.